happening with your federal student loans if you are one of the millions of borrowers enrolled in the SAVE income-driven repayment program? I'm getting that question a lot since I reported in this video last night that the Department of Education is preparing to send loans in default to collections. So how does all this impact the 8 million of you in the SAVE program? Well, first, let me make it very clear, as I did in this video last night, the Department of Education is going to send your loans to collections starting May 5th, so less than 2 weeks from right now, if and only if your loan is in default. If your loan is not in default, that is something you don't have to worry about. If your loan is in default, I highly suggest you go watch that video, and I highly suggest you sign up for my free Facts HQ email, because not only is it a great resource for stuff like this, but I am also going to be resending all of the specific information from the Department of Education that you need to know tonight. Okay, now that that's clear, let's talk about what we know right now about the SAVE income-driven repayment program. If you are one of the 8 million borrowers enrolled in that program, according to President Trump's Department of Education, your loans right now are in what's called general forbearance. That means you do not have to make your monthly loan payment, and there is no interest accruing on your loan. It's also worth noting this forbearance period does not count towards public service loan forgiveness, nor does it count towards any other income-driven repayment program forgiveness. But why are people enrolled in SAVE being put in forbearance in the first place? Because, as I have been reporting since last year, the courts have blocked the SAVE program, which President Biden started. After several Republican-led states sued the Biden administration last spring, the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals upheld a nationwide injunction temporarily blocking the Department of Education from administering the SAVE program. That's what put everybody into forbearance. Then in February of this year, the appeals court not only fully blocked the administration from offering the SAVE program, but it also stopped the Department of Education from allowing any student loan forgiveness through the SAVE program, and even blocked the formula that the Biden administration came up with under the SAVE program to calculate how much you were supposed to be paying per month. That then impacted the processing of student loan forgiveness in other income-driven repayment plans created by the Department of Education, including the Pay-As-You-Earn program and the Income Contingent Repayment Plan. If you are in the SAVE program, you will stay in this general forbearance until the courts make a final decision on this case. There is no timeline for that. The appellate court's order does not impact forgiveness programs that were enacted by Congress, like the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program and the Income-Based Repayment Plan. The Department of Education has a whole webpage dedicated to this particular topic, including a Q&A section that may be helpful to you. Again, I will send that to you in my Facts HQ email tonight. So if you are not yet in some kind of income-driven repayment program, the Department of Education says that by next week, they will be rolling out what they are calling an enhanced income-driven repayment process. That process, they say, will simplify the time that it takes for a borrower to enroll in an income-driven repayment program, and will also eliminate the need for a borrower to recertify their income every single year. Again, that is coming next week, and I will let you know when it's out. So if you want to read more about all that is happening with the SAVE program, any of the student loan stuff, or the collections process that starts in less than 2 weeks, I'm going to email all that information out to you in tonight's Facts HQ email, so make sure you've signed yourself up.